Hello Internet, I am Krissie Reads, and today I'm going to read a book I got at what my father called a consignment here. I call it a really big flea market, and I found this there. It's Lost Voices by Sarah Porter, and I got this on Saturday, and it's Thursday now, and I finished it today, and it's a little under 300 pages, but I really enjoyed it, and it's actually a series book. I found out there are 2 other books in the series, and when I can get the money, I will find them online and buy them because they're really good. I enjoyed this one greatly, and I'm actually going to read like a small portion of it, and yeah, let's just pick this little part. But Luce almost forgot all her tangled thoughts when their faces broke through the water of the cave. Samantha and Miriam had already brought the news that Luce had been found alive, and they were all waiting to welcome her. She was surrounded by girls who laughed and swirled all over to hug her, and to tell her how crazy she'd been. They fussed over her bruises and agreed she should rest for a day or 2. And then they all rolled apart to make room for her to sleep next to Katerina. It seemed to be understood now that she and Katerina belonged together. Gratefully, Luce curled up next to her friend, and then after a moment, she leaned her head over to nestle against the smooth, gold-white shoulder. Luce gazed up into the darkness of the cave, watching the soft green phosphorescence. An isolated star gleamed through one of the holes in the roof. She couldn't sleep. The mermaids around her didn't breathe steadily in the way sleeping humans would, but every now and then Luce would hear a single deep inhalation from somewhere in the darkness. She couldn't sleep, and the intolerable idea that had nagged her all day suddenly took over her mind, and insisted on bolting out all of her thoughts and refused to let her look away. The high and mighty had disappeared somewhere out here. Not a trace of it had ever been found. Maybe the violent storm that day had shattered her father's ship and drowned all the men. Or maybe the storm had some help. Maybe one of her new friends had sung into her father's desperate face until he forgot all about the daughter waiting for him back home, sung him in her sweet, wild voice until death was the only thing he desired. Maybe Katerina had, and Katerina's shoulder was pressed like cold silk against Luce's cheek. Luce sat up and looked around her. The mermaids' faces shimmered softly in the darkness. They looked so innocent, all sleeping together that way. Any human, Luce knew, would look at them with wonder, with helpless adoration. They were simply too lovely to be real. And that is that. Awesome book. I'll put a link to where you could probably find it, like on Amazon or whatever bookstore I can via Google, in the description for you guys to read. So woo. Also, today I started doing a Let's Play of Pokemon, so I'll leave that as an annotation in a box either, probably right here, with another episode of Krissie Reads, and I will see you guys on Sunday when I do another one of these. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.